from Studio Place in the heart of Brentwood Gardens in Los Angeles, California, it's The Michelle Show, starring Michelle Murad.
Show. We are live outside of Studio Place here in Los Angeles, California, in Brentwood Gardens. Got some cute kids behind me. Can you guys say hi? Say hi, say hi, say hi, hi! Hey! We are the Feel Good Show here on Amazon Live, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. We're everything, everywhere, all at once. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I got the chat. I want to connect with you and see how your Thursday is going. Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I got my really good friend, Miss Drea Renee, on the show today. Hey, we love Drea here at Studio Place. Drea hosts her own podcast, The Token and the Truth. She is also an incredible person, friend, actress, you name it. She's all of the above, and I'm so excited to get her on the show. Listen, special shout out to my buddies over at Blackwater. Listen, if you want a sparkling beverage that gives you a little bit of energy and makes you feel balanced and happy, this is the drink to do it. And this is definitely the place to connect. We are a brand new show here at Brentwood Gardens. We have an epic show tomorrow. We got a live performance by my buddy Joe Sparrow. And then we got the Sober Gangster making his debut appearance on the Michelle Show. We got so much to talk about, and I want to get into it with you. Let's pull this up, my buddy, please. Oprah Winfrey says that this is from my friends over at People on Instagram. She said that she's wrestled with thoughts on Ozempic, and if I take the drug, that's the easy way out, right? Yeah, Oprah's getting in on the topic. She's joining conversations surrounding using type 2 diabetes during Ozempic for weight loss. I feel funny even talking about this with amazing kids. Look at these kids in the background. I love Brentwood Gardens. I got like, on this side? Thanks. I am my makeup artist, and Andy, wait, well, can't call out your name. Just been told I got a little bit of lip gloss on the side. But yes, Oprah has weighed in on the conversation. Do you like that weigh in on Ozempic? She said, when I first started hearing about the weight loss drug, at the same time I was going through knee surgery, and I felt I've got to do this on my own because if I take it, it would be the easy way out. That's what she says. That's what she says. I'm getting out of that. This is from my friends over at Deadline. ABC mulls postponing premiere of Dancing with the Stars amid the WGA strike. I know while the strike is still happening. Nothing has been resolved yet, but it looks like it's gonna come to an end, hopefully, knock on wood. ABC is putting in place plans to postpone the September 26th premiere of Dancing with the Stars. What season is this? Season 32. What? I remember the first season. Does that make me like a grandma now? Season 32. No, I think they did multiple seasons in a year. Getting out of that. This is wild. This is so wild. This is from my friends over at ABC News. Apparently, a man had something happened to this guy after a swarm of bees attacked him on his own porch. What is the movie with Macaulay Culkin? What is it? My Girl, where he dies? This is what really happens. I'm a big believer when you write it down, things happen. So this is terrifying. So getting out of that. This is hilarious. As you know, there have been reports of aliens. Listen, I don't believe that we're the only things out here, but aliens, there have been reports that there are you can see what was it? There's actual stuff on the fact that there were aliens. But this is funny. This is from my friends over at the Today Show. This is a cake. Look at this cake. Have you seen that show, Is It Cake? I love that show where they cut the sneaker and they see if it's cake. I'm obsessed with that show. You can check it out on Roku. I would love to guest host that show. So Roku, if you're watching, call me. Call me. Getting out of that. This is from, I'm excited to get Drea Renee's input on this. E-News, according to court documents, it says that Sophie found out that she was getting divorced through the media. I want to know more. We're going to get into that. We're not going to totally dive in. We're just skimming the surface. I have so much to say on this, but I'm gonna save that. Getting out of that, this is from my friend over at the Food Babe. We are big here at the Michelle Show. Want to make sure that when you watch this show, you're putting good things in your body, in your mind. And I'm here to report that high fructose corn syrup is not good for you, in case you didn't get the memo. It increases your appetite, the risk of weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and dementia. Whatever you do, don't take it. Found in this, you're welcome for this, Heinz ketchup, Smucker's, Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce, creamy poppy seed, and Heinz 57. I'm not surprised. That's terrifying. And then one study found that it can be contaminated with toxic mercury. Follow my good friend over at the Food Babe for more information. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I got the chat. Want to connect with you and see how your Thursday is going. How is your Thursday going? I got a couple more things before we get the lovely Drea Renee on here. I'm a big coffee drinker, and apparently, this is from my friends over at businessbulls.in. Starbucks in Paris is out of this world. Well, it's out of the country, but it is out of this world. Take a look at this thing. What? Can we go there for a field trip? Can we take the Michelle Show on the road? Look at this. Wait, no, come back. Where are you going? Look at this. Look at this. Look, this is Starbucks. I love this so much. I mean, it's just regular Starbucks in Paris. You sure regular, and then the guy takes you up the stairs to take a look at it. And this is it. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then we were just talking about healthy food. Let's get into it. Bananas. Bananas help overcome depression due to high levels of tryptophan, which is converted into serotonin, the happy mood brain neurotransmitter. I love bananas. I have multiple a day. I put it in my smoothie. It makes me feel good and also calms me down. Tryptophan, if you don't know, is also found in turkey, which is why you get that like tired feeling after you have like that big turkey dinner on Thanksgiving. I can't believe it's September 21st, which basically means it's Halloween, which basically means it's Christmas, which basically means it's 2024. So you're welcome. I want to give a very special shout out to another awesome sponsor, Barely There Extensions, for these beautiful blonde pieces. They look great, they feel great, and you would never know unless, you know, you're obsessed with hair like myself. I love it. It's super lightweight and they feel great. And you too will feel great wearing these. And they're beautiful. And these are the 18-inch ones. Check them out online on Instagram, Barely There Extensions, for your way of how to get long, luxurious hair. Listen, I can't wait to get our next amazing guest on the stage. Am I talking too fast? Too soon? Too soon? Too soon? All right, a couple more things and then we'll bring her on. Apparently, over at page 6, Kim Kardashian just came out with American Horror Story, and the internet is going nuts. First of all, I love that Kim is doing this. I think it's awesome. I think that she, you know, I don't. People are so mean. This is one person saying, Kim Kardashian literally cannot move her face in American Horror Story. I don't know if she's happy or sad. I don't think she cares. I think she's very happy, and I think you know, I think it's awesome that she's doing this. She is I think it's Siobhan after season 12. A Delicate premiered on Wednesday. People are saying that she stinks at acting, and why is she on this? It ruined it for them. One Twitter user wrote, I mean, leave the woman alone. I think you're doing great, Kim. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I think it's awesome. I mean, don't hate, appreciate. And then this is from Entertainment Tonight. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, placed on house arrest after threatening Cardi B's husband, Offset. I'm sure Drea and I could get into that shortly about that. What is going on in the world? We'll know more momentarily with my good friend and pop culture expert guru, Miss Drea Renee. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. welcome back to the Michelle Show. It's not just the Michelle Show today.
Not today.
I got the lovely Drea Renee.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Drea.
Oh my God.
You're incredible. Can we talk about Drea for a second?
Okay.
I met Drea a couple years ago with the Charlotte Chronicles. You played my best friend on the show.
Yes.
You're an incredible actress. She's an incredible host.
Thank you.
You're just an incredible human. So I'm happy to have, and a friend, and an incredible person. Incredible.
Yes.
How many times can I say that?
A bunch, Michelle, which I love. I will take it and I receive it. What I love about meeting you is that we met as like castmates, and then we became really good friends in real life.
Oh, yay. Everybody loves Drea. How can you not love Drea?
Oh,
And this is how you can follow her on @the_Drea Renee right underneath you.
Please like, follow, subscribe, do all the things, please.
Please like, follow, subscribe to all the things. I'm excited to have you on the show.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some pop culture. Shall we get into it?
Yes, I love some pop culture topics.
And you have your own show called The Token and the Truth, which airs live on Tuesdays, right? Tell me
6
about that.
p.m.
How's that going?
It's going really well. So I shoot the show with my co-host Freddie B. We did a reality show together about a million years ago called Exile.
Okay.
Exile. Carmen Electra was the host.
Oh, right.
Yes, we met on the show, and then years later we broke up, and then the podcast kind of highlights why we did not work out. Not really, but we kind of talk about. Oh, we got some tunes coming in right now.
Oh yeah, we're right next to Barry's boot camp.
Oh my God, I love it. So the podcast kind of highlights why, like, he's very traditional.
Can I see it on here? Is it on here?
No, you can actually go to our.
Oh, you have an Instagram. Okay,
yes,
here we go.
we have our
I'll
Instagram,
get it.
The Token and the Truth.
Okay.
Yeah, so it basically talks about Freddie's views on the modern woman and how women should be more traditional, his views, and then my views that you can actually do both. You can be modern and traditional these days and sort of do a mix. And you got to be with the times. There we go.
There we go. Can you pull this up, please, so we can have our viewers take a look at it? This is The Token and the Truth, which is a really good listen and watch.
Yeah, and right now there's a lot of issues going on, especially in the media, with the gender wars of men and women, and kind of what, women need to do this. And it's not necessarily like be in the kitchen, but it's more about like submitting to your man and letting your man lead and all these things, which I'm all about, but with a modern twist.
With a modern,
twist. Medicinal, yes, Michelle.
Did you come up with that on Good Day Live? Or did you
no,
already have that?
show. On my show, I came up with that.
Okay, you came up with it. Okay, cool.
So every Tuesday, 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EST.
Make sure to listen and check it out. They're super fun to watch. You guys have great chemistry.
Thank you.
And it's super entertaining.
Yes, I appreciate it.
All right, we're going to get out of that. Mr. Producer guy, he hates that I call him out. I'm always like,
well, we have to call out the producers,
have to call you out.
And
I
get
don't
them
understand.
Going.
Okay.
But it's a great show. Check it out. Come comment, like, subscribe, all the things.
Comment, like, subscribe, and all the
Token
things.
and the Truth.
I love that.
But we're going to get into the juicy.
We're going to get into juicy stuff. Wait. That's not it.
Whoa.
Yeah, what's that?
Whoa.
All right, let's pull this up. We're looking at page 6, and you can look along with us. Okay, what's going on here?
Okay, first of all, this is Vinny.
Yes.
From Jersey Shore, which,
by
the way,
Vinny from Jersey Shore?
number 1.
Whoa.
Number 2, I want to give a shout out to Vinny because you know what? He still looks really good. I'm sorry, because a lot of times these reality stars, like, over time, they start to look a little, like, surgerized, and they do.
I hate that.
Yeah, but they do all the stuff. But he looks really good. But I just want to pause because. Are we saying that they're dating?
What? He's not breaking Joe Bro code, apparently. Vinny reveals on page 6, virtual reality podcast, that he won't be pursuing new. Oh, okay, all right. You guys had us fooled.
They do that sometimes with a little clickbaiting.
Let's get into Sophie Turner and Mr. Joe Jonas, shall we? I know, right? It's really sad. What are our thoughts about this? Okay, well that's Sophie, but let me.
There's a lot of Hollywood breakups going on right now. Like, I don't know if there's, and it's right before the holidays, which I feel is really sad.
Yes. Don't you feel like we're about to like broadcast about the parade out here?
Yeah.
Like, don't you think like the Macy's Day Parade is going to go behind us?
any moment. Oh my God, Michelle.
Should we?
I totally feel like that.
Yes. Doesn't it feel like that?
So funny. But yes, so Joe Jonas, Sophie Turner breaking up, very sad. And you were talking about the custody battle today.
Yes. Did you not hear this?
I did hear. I saw like a quick little sliver about it.
Yeah, so apparently she found out about her divorce through the media, which I don't know if I told her.
How is this possible?
I don't know how this is possible. I believe she's in London right now, right? Currently?
Yeah.
I think so. And she's suing him.
Okay, think about how hard a breakup is just in regular life. Imagine you're like putting on your makeup or something. You're just scrolling on Instagram and it's like, so-and-so is divorced. And you're like, wait, I'm so-and-so. Wait, I'm divorced?
I'm laughing because knock on wood.
Could you imagine?
No, and that scares me so much.
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm very trusting.
Michelle is very trusting.
I'm very trusting,
yes.
But like if I was with my partner and I found out that I was being broken up through the media, I would literally, I would lose it. I would lose it.
They actually both put out a statement not too long ago saying it was amicable.
Right?
So now I'm a little confused as to why they're saying she found out the divorce on social media or however she found out.
I don't know. You know, it's like at first they come out and they're like, oh, it was
That's
like together.
weird.
We did it together. We're holding hands together. And then all of a sudden it's like, Rawr.
And I love the Jonas Brothers. I know like it's a little strange because like
Why?
I feel like it's like for teens.
No, what? Jonas Brothers are like in their 30s now? I think it's fair.
I don't know, but I
Priyanka
watched a little
Chopra's in her
documentary.
40s.
Yes, she is, honey. And let me tell you, Priyanka,
looking
girlfriend,
good.
yes.
Yes.
Because he is sexy. He's sexy.
You know, it's so cute.
I love me some Nick Jonas.
Me too. I mean, not physically though.
I do. I've seen him in person. Now, you know,
he looks like a little guy for me.
He's a small king. He's a small king.
A small
I
king.
see you. He's a
Prince.
small king. No, we'll let him be a king. He got Priyanka, so he's doing something right.
That's true. Priyanka was at a concert and some girl was like, I wanted to marry Nick. I wanted to marry Nick, but I'm so glad that you did. Isn't that sweet? Can you imagine?
Girl, the shade. I'd be like, get her out of here. I would not think that's sweet. I'd be like, okay.
Well, I mean,
thank you. Where's my husband?
Listen, if my husband was like in the public eye and he was, you know, like super handsome and all the things, like I too would be like, I mean,
Michelle and I differ a little bit. I'd be like, thank
like,
you. Goodbye. See you.
Again, it's that trust factor, right? Like I have to trust. First of all, I have to trust this person if I'm going to get married to them. This to me, the Sophie Turner thing, I think she was just too young. They were just too. I mean, I don't know how old he is.
They were so young.
How old is he?
You know, the thing about them is he could be 58 for all I know. He could be 58. I mean, these guys are not aging at all. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at a photo of them from back when, he looks the same. So he could be 58
yeah.
for all I know.
That's hilarious,
I don't know.
Drea. I didn't pull my mic away because I will like cackle and laugh really, really, really loud. Yeah.
I mean, how old is she?
I don't. She's 27.
She's 27.
I know, but that bad marriages can age you and kids.
Exactly.
Not
and
that
see,
kids aren't
this
awesome.
is what I'm talking about on my podcast,
Yes.
right? So Freddie is all about like saying the value of a woman and her youth and all these things. But the way that times are going right now and being realistic about where we are, people want to explore. They want to do things. And when you're settling down so young and then you're kind of looking back like, I think I need a moment.
Yes.
Still.
I'm
not saying I need a moment because I'm ready to settle down. I'm available. Settle down today. Thank you.
Listen.
Not me. I'm ready.
I think I'm experiencing a lot of life really fast.
Yeah.
And I think like the world is trying to like prepare me to like get in that mode, but I'm not in that mode.
Right.
I'm very much in like I'm experiencing life and it's a lot coming at me. Not saying like I'm trying to date like multiple people at all. But what I'm trying to say is like a lot of life has happened in a very short time, as you know, and I've told you. I haven't shared all with everyone, which I don't have to.
You do not?
But no, I'm not in that spot. M. Rada, also known as Emily Ratajkowski.
Yes, Ratajkowski.
She said that I think of like the little mouse.
Why do I think Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
I bet you that's like her nickname.
That's actually really cute. I hope it is.
Yeah, I bet you it is.
I think of the little mouse. But she came out and said, if you get divorced before you're 30, it's still pretty chic.
Oh my God.
Did you see that?
Yes. And you know what? That was so controversial.
Really?
Because people are thinking she's sort of supporting breaking up homes and things like that. But I feel like that comment is just speaking to where we are in our times right now.
Yes.
And some people want us to like kind of stay back. And I get that there are some values that are still important. But it's also like, we are moving and changing and evolving, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it.
Nothing.
No.
I think it's really great that we're, in this time of being open and honest, and the internet and Instagram and TikTok and all of the things keep us accountable.
Exactly.
Right? Oh my gosh, there's so much I want to get into with you.
Yes, let's go.
It's not just Sophie, but you sent over some. Should we talk about relationships? Because I feel like that's what you sent.
That's what I did. I sent.
I want to talk about Russell Brand with you.
Okay. I had to pause. I had to pause a moment.
I have to pull it up. This is from yesterday. Was this from yesterday? Where
Russell Brand is now in the news for some sexual allegations.
Yes. I think I'll find it here.
It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate.
What do we think about that?
I think he's at the top.
Oh, he's
at
the
top
already?
Yeah.
Is it pinned? Oh, there he is. There's Russell Brand, the man.
I want to be careful here because I know I think he's been open about his sobriety.
Okay.
Yeah, because I believe he is sober.
Okay.
And I know he's in that community, and this is just really sad to sort of that he's exposing himself allegedly.
Okay.
And I am not surprised, and I don't want to say that. But,
it's fair. It's an open forum. Okay, you're not surprised about what he said, or not surprised about the whole thing?
What supposedly that he did. Because unfortunately, a lot of times, and this isn't just for men, I think it's for people that have addiction issues overall, is when you kind of put one thing down, other things pop up, and other things. It's like whack-a-mole, right? So whether you're at the gym eating 1,800 donuts, or shopping, dating, exposing your selfie, whatever, it's whack-a-mole. Something else. Something else. It's whack-a-mole, and maybe this is part of his whack-a-mole.
Listen, I'm a big fan of the community that comes with sobriety community.
Yeah.
I've kind of stumbled into that community, and I'm not that I'm recovering from anything. I think we're all recovering from things.
That's what I feel like. I feel like everybody has a little moment. If you think about it, you can probably always think or find something where you're like, maybe I should work on that, right?
Absolutely. I feel like I'm in a constant state of working on myself. But yes, I'm really digging the sober community. Tomorrow's show, actually, make sure you follow and watch. We have my buddy Joe Sparrow, who's coming to perform, and then the Sober Gangster.
I love that.
All amazing people. But yes, they're all part of this incredible community that I stumbled upon. But yes, I'm not going to talk about his sobriety. I'm not going to shun him for any addiction.
No. That's not to shun. It's not to shun. I'm just talking about the possible correlation.
Right. I'm with you.
Not to shun in any way.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think when he came out and said his quote unquote joke about potentially doing that to a woman, I think the time was different and people were more accepting that this is what comedians potentially could say.
Right.
It's not funny. To me, it's just not funny. It's disgusting.
Well, it's sort of like what I was just saying, right? We have to be conscious of the times that we're in.
Right.
And unfortunately nowadays, you really have to be careful about every single thing that you say, because you can be canceled in a hot potato second.
Like this.
Canceled. Nope. Instagram blocked. On
YouTube
done. It's all over. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, your time is done in the song.
And I'm always like, where do these people go? Where's Kevin Spacey? What's he doing? Where's Harvey? What are they doing right now? I think about them sometimes. I'm like, is he just on a patio with a coffee?
Probably. He's living his best
contemplating his life. You know what I'm saying? Kevin, what's up?
What's up, Kevin?
What's he doing?
I don't know. Hopefully not what I was about to say.
I just wonder.
we just wonder.
Is there a place that all the canceled people go?
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. That is a good idea.
That could be a reality show.
That could be a reality show.
Canceled.
They all go to one island. It's called Canceled. I love it. Let's get into it. People want to cancel this, but I talked about it before
you came on. What's going on with Kim?
So Kim was on American Horror Story. She's still on.
Okay.
This is season 12. She's starring alongside my buddy Emma Roberts.
She's just
she looked to me. I think she looks fantastic.
What's the problem?
Listen, she has been very, very forefront about what she does, and
Yeah.
like she is, a billionaire babe, and of course, like there's like her face doesn't move. They can't tell whether she's mad or angry or mad or happy.
If she knows how she's feeling, okay.
I think her bank
she's
account.
fine. I was like, her bank account is fine.
Her
honey.
bank account's very happy.
I'm a Kim fan.
Me
I've
too.
met Kim personally, and
really?
she's really nice.
Yeah.
And I know, yes, we all have our things and
of
changing
course.
and moving things around the face, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, she's still relevant and
Yes.
she's still doing it, and her 15 minutes has now lasted
10, 15 years.
And,
Wait,
and
how
so
many
what
years?
like that
Yeah.
long for
Wow.
sure.
Yeah.
So what can you say?
Listen, I appreciate.
Who cares? And y'all talking about her. So,
Yeah, we're still talking about her.
Right.
Listen, I think she's gorgeous. No matter, I think she's great. I know it's so mean. The comments are so mean. My comments on my, I had Max Alexander. Have you met Max Alexander?
No, I don't think so.
He's a 7-year-old fashion savant.
Oh my
He's got
God.
like 1.7 million followers.
Okay,
Max, if you're
Max.
watching, we love you. Hi, Max.
Yeah.
He was recently invited to Christian Siriano's runway event in New York.
What?
Yes, he's
Wow.
incredible. I'll show you Max in a minute. But the comments on his page about me were so mean.
Let me tell you, the Twitter finger people, the trigger finger people, like
Oh my
clicking
gosh.
away. It is brutal.
Do you get any brutal comments?
Okay, so I did a commercial not like a few years ago, and it was on YouTube, and it got millions of views.
Oh, is this
It's
the
for
perfume
Scentbird,
one?
For Scentbird. The comments were brutal.
About you?
Yes,
What?
girl.
You
I'm
were
telling
so
you.
good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah.
But there are people who have a lot of time on their hands and they are mean. So I was actually thinking about that was on such a small scale compared
Yeah.
to like what the Kardashians or like just most celebrities
Right?
go through.
Yeah.
I would never look. It ruined me. To this day, I think about it. I'm like, I could never look at it again. I won't even look.
What were some of the things? They were
I
that
can't even
bad?
say it. It was that
I
bad.
can't even think like what anyone would say about you.
It was horrible. And so how did it affect you?
Oh my
like
gosh.
how did you feel?
I called my coach immediately, and I was like, "Hey, can we
See?
talk?" Yeah, because and it was on such a small level, but the comments came in hard.
With that many followers?
1.7 million followers.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of opinions. And being in the public eye or doing anything where you're like, hey, I'm going to put myself out there, the confidence that you need to have. But the thing is, people need to remember we're still people.
Right?
We have feelings. You know what I
Right?
mean? Yeah.
That's like the plus size influencer. What's her name? Do you know who I'm talking about? Kim, not Kim, came out and defended her.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull
I
it
don't-
up. I'll pull it up. Not yet, but I'll pull it up in a moment. But I was saying, like, no matter how many followers you have,
Yeah.
it still affects you.
It still affects
It's
you.
still really like not okay, and I don't know where people get the.
Because they don't get it. They don't get it.
Audacity.
I feel like people think if you decide
Yeah.
to put yourself out there, then you're giving the right for others to criticize you, judge you. That to them they're like, oh, well, just stay at home if you can't handle it. And I'm like,
Wait,
well, I have
what?
creative fire,
Yes,
and it needs to
right?
be out in the world. Okay, thank you.
I can't
So
find
there you
it.
go.
I can't find it, but
I don't
I'll
recall.
show you in a little bit. I'll show you in
Okay.
a little bit. Oh wait, do you want to talk about this? Did you know
what's
about
going
this?
on with this?
Speaking of Kim,
Ooh, is there a new couple
Mr.
alert? Let's talk
Producer?
about somebody being together.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about somebody being
Oh,
together.
no, Kim and this
Oh,
guy.
are they together?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we don't know. Okay, so this is
I don't know.
allegations. Speaking of Kim, that Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham Jr.
love it.
have reportedly been hanging
out. But you know, it's so interesting. Could you imagine going on like a coffee date with someone? You don't even know if you like
Right.
them. Nothing.
I already
it's just
like
like,
that. No, I'm just kidding.
and then you know how we are.
yeah.
We're in love already. I'm like, you hold my hand. I'm like, so we're moving in together. Amazing.
I gotta send you this post. It's so
We're
funny.
insane. But imagine that. You go on a coffee date for an hour and
Yes.
everyone's like, they're together. They're gonna
Right?
get like this is crazy to me. They probably hung out one time.
Yes.
And they're like, breaking news, Kim Kardashian spotted with Odell Beckham Jr.
Well, apparently, his baby mama left a cryptic message about potentially of the two of them being together. I'm vibing to this.
I love
There's
it.
something
Kim's been
about
spotted
it.
with a couple different
I
little
love it.
fellows.
Live your best life.
Live your best life,
As-
Kim. And she's 42.
Yes.
Work,
Work.
queen.
Work.
She's 40 and fine, and
Yes,
I'm here for it.
We are definitely
I am
here
here
for
for it, Kim.
We are here for it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
We need
I
more
love
Kim
it.
lovers.
Yes.
There's a lot of Kim haters, but
I
we
know.
need more Kim lovers.
I've never met her, but she seems
She's
like,
wonderful.
She seems lovely.
She's
Where
lovely.
Okay, let's get into some not so lovely things.
Oh, this broke my heart.
Oh, I saw this too. Mr. Producer.
This broke my heart. I'm not going to lie.
I'm with you on this. This is Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness separate after 27 years of marriage. What do we think about this?
27 years of marriage. I'm around somebody for 27 minutes, and I'm like, you know what? We are meant to be. So 27 years?
That's not entirely true.
It's not entirely true. It's a mild exaggeration.
Mild.
Nah. But anyway, so I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, like, could you imagine like separating your lives? But in Hollywood, I feel like they probably were already living separately and then maybe like let it settle in a little bit before they were like, they do that. Sophie and Nick, Joe probably did that too. 100%.
Yeah, they had to. She's in London. It's not, well, maybe.
They're always divorced before they're divorced.
Oh, so
100%.
sad.
Before we know, they've known for years.
So sad. There's been a lot of speculation about him too and his sexuality, and people are like, oh, well, maybe he was always like gay because he did musicals, and I'm like, whoa. Listen, he was with this woman for 27 years. That's your response. Listen, even if he is,
more power to him.
Connor would tell me, he's like, everybody's on the spectrum is what he would say.
Especially in this Hollywood town, honey.
Everyone is on like some part of a spectrum. And
That's interesting. I never thought about that.
Yeah, like I'm more towards the guy spectrum, but
a
lot of people are, whatever. And no judgment. No judgment. Listen, like if you're married for 27 years,
you go through some stuff.
I mean, I think you go through life, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
That's a long life. 27 years. How do you separate?
Yeah,
And how do you do that? Do they have kids? No.
I don't think they do have children.
They didn't have children?
Wait, no, I think. Can you look that up, Waldman?
Did you call him Waldman?
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Sorry.
I am here for that as well. Oh my God.
I can Google it, but can you Google it?
I don't think they have children
because
I think they would say something about a custody. I mean, at this point, they've been married for 27 years. The kids would be older.
Yeah, I mean,
and she's older than him too.
Love it. I love that she's older than him. I'm all about that. I think that. I mean, I'm not all about that, but I think it's great that age doesn't. I love that age doesn't define us. Love is love, no matter what. So
people were kind of mean to her too when they first came out, sort of about like, oh, she wasn't attractive enough for him.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, I think she's beautiful.
People are so mean. All right, 27 years, and I guess they're calling it quits. But you know what? I think they'll be the best of friends. There's something that their energy feels like they'll still be very close.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm getting from that picture. I could be totally wrong. I'm not a psychic.
We are not.
What do we think about this? Mr. Producer, please pull this up for our viewers that are watching at home.
This is really... this is tough.
Okay, let's get into it because apparently that 70s cast is under fire a lot. Like they're in all of them are in like not so great water. Talk to me about what's going on here.
Okay, so I actually have like connected sources to this particular person, Danny.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that actually knew him back in the day. I mean, they obviously still know him, but like not still
of
connected.
That level. Yeah,
no, it was like a friendship level,
really?
but they don't talk to him as much anymore.
Okay.
And from what I understand, like he was a pretty nice guy.
Okay.
I think just maybe sometimes like had a little alcohol, but these allegations didn't exactly sit. They weren't like, oh my God, like this makes sense. And so I feel like this is definitely not to defend him in any way. Want to be clear on that. I think you can have a version of a person, right? Mm-hmm. But if somebody told me, oh, Michelle killed somebody, I'd be like, what? Like, that's not who that's not who I know. You know what I'm saying? So my point is that like you can have an experience with someone and then it can also be completely different.
Absolutely.
Outside of that.
I'm with you. I think, listen, I think we're all multifaceted.
Absolutely.
No matter what happens.
Yeah.
Like, there are different versions of ourselves. Like we can get really, really mean. We can get really. There's all different.
And you have a version that's here,
right?
And then you have a version that's out there.
I'm not walking around with a microphone at all times, although sometimes I think I am.
Michelle, you definitely came out of the womb with a microphone, and so did I.
Yeah, you did.
We
too.
did. Yeah, we did.
Isn't that in your bio? Like you came out of the womb and you're like destined for the stage. You're like, hello world.
Yeah, my mom was like, calm down. You just got here.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, I think it's a thing because you can still be like a loving fine human and still do bad things.
You absolutely think about all those like shows on Netflix where people are like, I can't believe he killed all those people. Like it just you never know. But this is crazy because I knew this was going to happen. That Bijou Phillips was probably going to file.
This?
I mean, because what is she going to do?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like I mean, everything's falling apart.
I mean, yeah, but like, you want to visit your husband every weekend?
I mean,
it's
yeah,
hard.
this was going to happen. This was going to happen for sure.
I mean, they were together, like, I mean,
I
30 years though?
Yeah.
It's
intense.
That's how bad it was. I thought, listen, I don't know that world at all. I don't know enough about the details.
And they were all in Scientology too.
That to me scares me.
Yes. A little bit.
I think like religion, I mean, I don't want any strikes for whatever platform we're on at the moment. But like, listen, I think that's where a lot of the stuff goes weird really fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my heart goes out to her because I know she's probably going through. I can't even imagine.
This is a death in and of itself. Like any
breakup, breakup,
and it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can we talk about Burning Man? You were at Burning.
Oh my God.
Can I talk?
Segue to Burning Man.
I have to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people, and me myself included, and I'm going to pull you up if that's okay.
Yes, pull it up, honey.
I feel like I didn't know. Can we pull up the lovely Drea Renee here? Look at you. First of all, let's talk about the fire fashion that's going on here.
Thank you.
How
I appreciate
long did it take to look like this?
Actually, not that long. I am not wearing any makeup, but a little bit of lipstick.
Okay.
I put on my little
natural
jewelry. You know what I'm saying? And then the little outfit.
All right.
And then, oh wow, or we're gonna do a little zoom.
Yeah. There we go. Drea looking amazing.
I
Look at this.
Thank you.
You look like. This is the reason why I would go to Burning Man.
I mean, the outfits are fun. Look like that. The outfits are fun. I actually almost didn't wear this outfit because I was feeling a little self-conscious. I was like, man, this is a lot. But that's what Burning Man's all about.
Incredible.
And I'm glad I made it back.
Me too. So tell me, so for those that, okay, first of all, what's happening in this picture?
Okay.
Producer, please pull this up.
So this is a very special story.
Okay, tell me about
this. So at Burning Man, it's huge. There's like 70, 80,000 people. Okay. And I get very nervous to sort of like ride my bike by myself. So this was a moment where I was with my friends and I said, you know what? I'm going to venture off by myself finally. And it's clear. And this is how Burning Man is. It will turn in 1 second. So it's clear day. Skies are great. I start venturing off. An insane dust storm just goes off and it's completely white. Yes.
Wow.
And then I saw this figure in the back there.
Whoa.
I know, but it was so amazing. So I had to put on my mask, do the thing, and I'm standing by myself in the middle of nowhere.
Where do you get the mask from?
Girl, you got to order everything on Amazon. Amazon. Yes.
So you had all
this is all Amazon.
Oh, wow.
All Amazon right there. So it's funny because it will be completely white. It's so crazy that you can't even see your hand in your face.
Whoa.
And then all of a sudden I just see this figure because I'm riding my bike and I can't see.
Wow.
And then you just see that.
And then how did they get them there?
It's a whole thing, girl. It's a whole process. Burning Man is honestly, I am one of those people.
You are.
I'm a burner.
So that's
100%.
what they say. A burner is somebody, for those that are watching that don't know what that means, what does that mean?
Well, your heart and soul is left at Black Rock City every year and you wait to go get it back. You know what? I never thought I would be one of those people where you're like, Burning Man. But I am, because at first I was like, I don't want to get dirty. That's gross. But now I'm like rolling around in the dust.
You are?
Happily. Yes, queen. I'm in a dust storm. What can I do? The dust is smacking me away.
You know, it's so funny. Producer, sir, pull this up. It looks like you're in, honestly.
Look at my hair. It's white.
It looks like you're in another country.
It's another world.
Is that the vibe?
Yes.
And you were there for 2 weeks,
I was there for 13 days.
13 days?
Because I go to help set up my camp, and then Burning Man actually starts. Burning Man's actually 8 days. So I'm there for a few days setting up, and then we jump into Burning Man. And then it's the fun that you have there is insane. And I do no drugs. I don't drink. I'm totally sober. And it's the most amazing experience of my life.
So there's dancing.
There's dancing, and art. Everything.
So tell me about the history about Burning Man. From what I understand, it's about a guy that got a really bad breakup, and he went to, where is this?
I think it was in San Francisco, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but he found out his wife was cheating on him, and then I think he wanted to burn some stuff to let some things go.
Energy.
And then it just turned into this thing where he invited his friends that were also trying to let things go, and over the years, it just expanded into this insane thing. And then the man became a symbol of letting things go, releasing things that you don't want to hold on to anymore.
I love that. When I saw that on your Instagram page, I lost it. I was like, now I can get behind this because I didn't know what it was. I was like, I feel like everyone just wants to go be a hippie for like a week.
I know. And look, Burning Man could be whatever you want it to be. Right. I mean, if you want to go there and do things, then you go there and do things. If you want to go there, focus on the art, focus on the music, like I do, then you can do that too. It is literally whatever you want it to be. It's the most amazing thing ever.
And you're in an RV for 13 days.
Yeah, in an RV for 13 days.
And where are the showers?
Some people go and they tent. We bring our showers in for our camp, but there's also showers in the RV.
Oh, okay, cool.
But honestly, it's difficult to get there. They make you work for your fun. That's one of the mottos. Yes.
How long does it take to get there?
Because people think it's like, oh, you get there and you just go and you party, but it's not easy. The dust storms create an intensity. If your bike breaks down, if it rains, as we obviously know.
How long were you stuck there for?
I mean, look, the media made it a little bit more intense than it was.
Loves to do.
Which I thought was so funny. They're like 70,000 people stuck in the desert with a can of tuna. And it was like, I was eating steak and salmon every day. There was no can of tuna.
Where are you getting the steak
I don't
from?
know.
You
Our camp
you brought it.
I ate with a queen. I was like, 1 can of tuna? What are they talking about? I'm good.
Our producer has friends that go, I guess, every year, and they're, people that, work at, big media places. And then they, go all out with the fur and the dance and all that, which is cool to see.
You let your freak flag fly.
I want to go for the fashion
Michelle,
of it.
you should go.
But here's my thing, and this is where the anxiety hits.
Okay, here we go.
You don't use real money, right? You're stuck.
There's no money.
There's no money.
You don't need any money. What do you need money for?
What if there's an emergency? Who do I go to?
There's an emergency camp.
There is?
Yes, there's a medical camp. Of course, there's 90,000 people, Michelle.
Maybe this coming year, 2024, I'll go.
No, you just have to commit that you're going.
Oh, wait, but how much is it to go?
Ooh, no, it's a little bit of coin.
Because I saw an Instagram post, and I think it was yours, but I saw it floating around the ethers that it was like, I'm going to spend $8,000 to go dance around in the sand.
I mean, it could be in the range. It's not too far off, but it depends on what kind of burn you want to have. It depends on what kind of burn you want to have. If you're going to glamp, like myself, then you're going to spend a couple coins. Now, if you just want to go like a basic Burning Man, get yourself a little tent. Maybe a couple grand. But if you're trying to RV it and get a little steak and salmon, we're going to have to up the price.
Ooh, listen, I'm all about glamping.
But it's whatever you want it to be.
Can you just go for a day, or just have to be
No, Michelle, you cannot go to Burning Man for a day.
Oh, okay, so this is why
the way that you have to get there, the journey it takes.
How long does it take?
It can take a minute. In the RV, we drove for 10 hours.
10 hours?
That's in the RV. And then once you get to Burning Man, you have to wait in the line, which could be anywhere from 2 to 8 hours.
There's a line? What is this, Disney?
They don't just let you. They got to show your tickets.
You have to get tickets?
You go to Burning Man for free.
It just looks like a bunch of people just roam.
Once you're in Burning Man. But the process to get in, it's it's a whole thing.
I saw a couple get engaged, and it was so cute.
Oh, so many people get engaged.
Really?
They say for couples, Burning Man either brings you closer or highlights all of your weaknesses, and you fall apart. I know so many people who fell apart after Burning Man.
Oh.
Yeah, because first of all,
sounds like COVID.
Secure exactly all the little COVID babies, Covinas. Hello. Covina. I heard somebody name their kid Covina. I'm not kidding.
That's kind of cute.
But it really does let you know where you are, because there are people that are just full on naked walking around.
Wait, really?
Did she just say really to people being naked at Burning Man?
I didn't know that was. I thought that's legal. Okay. I'll stop. Okay, so drugs are illegal there, and nudity. I don't think it can handle it. I don't think it's in my.
It is. I
kind of want to try it though.
No, you should go, Michelle.
Let's do it. Let's do a Michelle.
Oh my God,
show.
Michelle live at Burning Man.
All of a sudden,
you actually can't do that.
What's with the boots? Why does everyone have big boots?
I don't know where the boot thing came from, but it's a whole thing. I got myself some too.
I saw your fashion was on point for Burning Man, but I love that people go not only just to experience this community sense.
It's beautiful because it really lets your inner child just play.
I mean, if you're running around naked, yeah, for sure.
And
right?
that's why a lot of times these people that are in high level positions go to Burning Man, because then you can just do whatever you want to do. You're in these crazy stress jobs all the time.
Yes,
and then you just get to be whatever. There's no money, there's no bills, there's no nothing. You just get to be. You get to breathe.
You get to apparently not in the photo that you just showed me.
Okay, no,
yes.
not when the dust storms
That's
are
okay.
there.
That's okay.
That's true.
Oh, so fun, Drea.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about before you have to wrap up? Because
Okay.
I know we only have you for a little bit.
Yeah, I've had so much fun. Okay.
Did you see Taylor Swift? Oh, wait, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, no,
I saw
Jenny.
you.
Do you know Jenny
Oh,
Mai
yes.
and Jeezy?
This makes me sad because she seemed to be very happy with this.
I know. I just allegedly heard.
Okay.
It was it's all over Instagram
Yeah.
that he had filed for divorce 2 years ago.
Wait, what? They've only been together for 2 years.
Girl, I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I read. But yes, Jenny Mai, who is a talk show host on The Real, which is a
Yes.
great show.
It's a great show.
She was already married before. This is her second marriage. She wasn't sure if she's going to have children. Met Jeezy, has the cutest kid with Jeezy. So beautiful.
I didn't know she had a kid.
Yeah, they have a kid. The kid is so cute.
No. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually a really cute video of her
it's gonna make me
praying
cry.
for Jeezy. But he apparently filed for divorce. And the reason I wanted to highlight this is because on my show, The Token and the Truth, 6 p.m. Tuesdays,
Nice plug.
she says, or Freddie says, 80% of women are filing for divorce. Men aren't filing. But Jeezy filed. Jeezy filed for divorce. So it's really interesting to me that he did that. I'm like, what happened?
I know that she had struggles. She's had struggles. Listen, everyone has struggles.
Totally.
I know she's come like up and out with like she's struggled with like body positivity and like
really. I missed that.
I think it's her.
Oh.
Could be wrong.
Might be right.
But I think she's saying that she struggled with body stuff. So I don't know if that's. I obviously have no idea about this, but I heard about this and it made me sad.
Yeah, there's just like I said, there's a lot of breakups going on right now.
There are.
And I was really happy when they got together because there was a lot of naysayers.
Yeah.
And you never know what's going on in someone's marriage, and especially when two people are in the public eye. I don't know if I could do it. I think I need somebody to just kind of let me be the star, and you kind of sit on over there. Sir.
Yeah, I think like
I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot.
I think it is a lot to be with somebody who's doing the same exact thing that you're doing. But like I kind of like the idea of like being with someone who's doing the same thing but in a different
maybe
sector.
behind the scenes, maybe
either
behind the camera,
the scenes
producing,
or different like avenue.
Knowing the business together is nice.
Yeah, knowing that
I agree with
like.
Okay.
That I like.
Yeah. Understanding the pressure.
Right, the pressure
of this industry
is for real.
Yes. Yeah.
I like how they said. Well, I don't like, but I think it's relatable. They each felt like their needs weren't being completely met, and that to me, what do you got?
It's like, what does that mean? Did they try? I'm not saying they didn't.
Yes.
These are just questions I like to ask because
Yeah.
when you're going to the space of divorce, I'm like, is it so easy just to be like, well, you know what? He didn't put the toilet seat down, so I'm out of here. Okay? I didn't like the way he drank his coffee, and he was breathing weird, and so I'm not going to stand for that. I deserve better than that. It's like, what? What happened?
Yes, I think 2 bathrooms always. Always try to get 2 bathrooms.
Always, if you can get 2 bathrooms.
Done
And maybe
and done.
even, I'm not mad at this. I know a friend of mine has been doing this lately.
What's
Sometimes they sleep separately.
Yeah.
Not every night. But sometimes I like a little space.
Listen,
I'm not mad at that idea.
Listen, I'm very obsessive with my partner, but I do enjoy the space.
I think it's okay.
It's okay.
Like, let's sleep apart tonight. Not even
Yes.
like because we're fighting, but just because
Yes.
maybe I want to watch my bad TV and be left alone.
Yes, there is something about like
Right?
having your space and then being with your person. But this is my thing is that when you're saying your needs weren't being completely met, what are you not doing for yourself? Right? Like, why do you need the other person to fulfill? Like, that's where I feel the disconnect.
Or maybe you are trying to fulfill yourself
Yeah.
and then your partner's not on board with it.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
because
yeah,
people
yeah.
are going to change. Whoever you marry that day, it's not going to be the same person.
I know. That's why well, Kyle and I would always talk about this on Good Day Live is like always like he wants to get married, I want to get married. We talk about it all the time.
Right.
And our producers would say, like easy.
Well, because it's easy for us single people
Yes.
to kind of say,
Talk about
I want to
marriage,
get
yes.
married and do all the things.
Yeah.
But the grass to everyone is always greener. So it's like, oh, single lady living on her own, doing the things,
Yeah.
moving and shaking. Ooh, that sounds cool. I want to get married. You get married. And then there's somebody there. Because I remember when I first lived with someone, my very first time, I would come home and I'm like, he's still there? So are you going to leave? Oh, we live together. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. We live together. Could you go on the balcony for like a hot sec? Thank you. Okay. I need a minute. I need some space.
Listen, my apartment is very small and it's beautiful, but it's small. We're not there yet. So I would always say like it was never the person, and this is so truth. It was just the space, because like when we were out in public, everyone be like we couldn't get close enough to each other.
I know.
But in that like teeny tiny space, it was just like,
hey babe, could you maybe go to the bathroom for about 10? A hard 10.
Had nothing to do
Maybe
with the
15.
person. Nothing to do with the person. It was all on me and the space that I had at that time. And
totally.
It was just, like for me, I needed more space.
Yeah.
I think not from the person, just physical space.
Well,
anyway.
I'll tell you who I don't need space from, and that is you. And so I'm so happy that you had me on, and I want to come back.
Please come back, Drea.
Yes.
We love you here
Yes.
at Studio Place. Listen, if you have an idea for a talk show or a podcast, that's what Studio Place does so well. Special shout out to my sponsors, Studio Place, Blackwater, Barely There Extensions, and I forgot the name of this hat, people, but thank you so much. Make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Follow on all the major socials. Make sure you follow the lovely Drea Renee at the Drea Renee. Is that what it is? The real Drea Renee?
At the Drea Renee.
At the Drea
Lady
Renee.
Drea Renee, darling.
Make sure you tune into her podcast, The Token and the Truth.
Yes.
Listen. I mean, like, I'm biased, but I tuned in with like a very open mind, because I was like, I'm just tuning in for Drea, but then I tuned in to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's
thank
really
you.
good. It's really
Thank
good
you.
banter. I would love to have you back whenever you
I
can.
will be back.
Yes. We love it. We love that you're here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wherever you are, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Stay weird, my friends, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday. Bye.